This is the game, Triple H. You're watching Muscle in the Morning. Get all your bodybuilding news and all your facts and stuff right here.
It's all about the game and how you play it. All about control and if you can take it.
Welcome to another episode of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs, the most hardcore bodybuilding supplements on the market. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, and I'm here to bring you all the latest news in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It's Monday, November 24th, 2014, and let's get to it. The stars were out on South Beach over the weekend as the bodybuilding world converged on Miami, Florida, for what turned out to be a tremendous weekend at the NPC National Championships. Certainly one of the highlights of the contest was Alexis Rolón becoming the first Puerto Rican to win the men's bodybuilding overall national title. Rolón is one of the best national champions we've seen in recent memory, and his shape, round muscle bellies, and overall pop to his physique will make him an immediate threat in the pro ranks of the IFBB. Upon hearing Rolón's name announced as the winner, a bit of commotion erupted in the press pit as RX Muscle's Johnny Styles broke out in a celebratory dance in the wake of his fellow countrymen making bodybuilding history. In addition to Alexis Rolón's historical performance at the NPC Nationals, we saw deep lineups in every division take the stage in what ended up as a super competitive show from top to bottom. In the heavyweight division, 21-year-old prodigy Dominic Cardone took the class after a nail-biting rejudging of the heavyweights at the finals. When the smoke cleared, Cardone emerged as the champ and the recipient of an IFBB Pro card. In women's bodybuilding, a spectacular Susan Smith with a hairdo reminiscent of Whitney Houston wowed the crowd with beauty, grace, and a Linda Murray-esque physique that earned her the overall victory and a Pro card for her efforts. Logan Franklin took the top honors in men's physique. Marcy Simmons dominated women's physique in just her second show. Samantha Smitchko took the figure after a last-minute decision to enter the contest, and the bikini crown was captured by the stunning Lauren Conlon. For full results and contest photos, check out rxmuscle.com. To the delight of all who are looking, IFBB bikini vixen Yishaira Aala has released a few steamy photos from her latest photo shoot. The Puerto Rican native won her IFBB Pro card by crushing the competition at last year's Junior Nationals, and she had a very productive freshman season on the pro circuit that included 4 top 10 finishes. Ayala certainly has the beauty and the physique to be top level in our sport, but if she wants to push herself into the top tier of the IFBB, she'll have to consistently bring the look we've all grown to oogle at the athlete check-in: tight booty and ripped abs. Species nutrition athlete Akeem Williams was spotted in the gym this past weekend. An enormous-looking 300-plus pound Williams was seen blasting his already monstrous biceps as he enters the heart of his off-season. Williams has to be considered one of the front runners to make the leap from competitor to serious contender come 2015. His combination of size, density, and consistently improving conditioning are going to make him hard to beat as he begins to make the subtle improvements necessary to capitalize on all his genetic gifts. It's been a quiet year for one of the leading ladies of the figure division, former Ms. Figure Olympia Erin Stern. After becoming one of the most popular and successful athletes in the sport over the last 5 years, Stern decided to take the rest of the year off to give her body a much-needed break following her 6th-place finish earlier in the season at the Australian Pro. But judging by a few behind-the-scenes photos from her latest photo shoot, it appears that Stern is rested, ready, and back to being her usual dynamic self. And when or if she decides to make a return to the stage, I'm sure we'll see an improved and rejuvenated version of the former champ.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
And finally, I want to say it was a pleasure meeting WWE superstar and Hollywood sensation The Rock this past weekend. The man formerly known as Dwayne Johnson made an impromptu appearance at the NPC Nationals to support his friend David Rienzi, who would ultimately finish 4th in a very competitive heavyweight class. But it was the Pro Maker, the only true guru, George Farah, who provided the weekend's comic relief for Team RX Muscle, when, upon seeing The Rock chatting with me, hurled his body from halfway across the arena to block any and all access he may have perceived that I had to his number one client. It's okay, George. We still love you. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs, the most hardcore bodybuilding supplements on the market. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. And for full quotes and Muscle in the Morning bonus features, join Muscle in the Morning's official Facebook page. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And remember to follow us on Twitter and Facebook.